The premiere opens with Lucky running through the desert while the FBI closes in, only to reveal that the federal agents are actually the least dangerous people hunting her. By the end of the episode, Lucky has gone from believing she was escaping with her husband to discovering she's trapped in a deadly conflict between the FBI and one of the country's most powerful crime families. The biggest mystery, however, isn't the stolen money. It's Carrie. Episode 1 suggests that Carrie deliberately disappeared, but it stops short of confirming exactly what happened. When Lucky wakes up in their Las Vegas hotel room, everything has changed overnight. The plan had been simple. She and Carrie believed they had stolen enough money to disappear forever before anyone realized it was missing. They even celebrated the night before, joking about their future and promising to leave their old lives behind. Instead, Lucky wakes to an empty room. Carrie is gone. His belongings have disappeared, his phone is unreachable, most importantly, the money is gone too. The FBI quickly reaches the same conclusion. Carrie left first. Whether he intended to betray Lucky or was forced to flee remains unanswered, but from Lucky's perspective, it certainly looks like abandonment. That uncertainty becomes even more significant once another shocking revelation emerges. The episode's biggest twist reveals that Carrie's isn't just Lucky's husband, he's Priscilla Whitaker's son. That completely changes the story. Initially, it appears the FBI is chasing two ordinary fugitives who somehow stole millions of dollars. Instead, Lucky has unknowingly married into one of the criminal families connected to the missing fortune. Priscilla isn't interested in arresting Lucky. She only wants one thing, her money. From Priscilla's point of view, there are only two possible explanations. Either Lucky knows exactly where Carrie disappeared with the money, or Carrie has betrayed both his wife and his own family. Lucky insists she has no idea where Carrie went, but Priscilla doesn't believe her. It doesn't matter whether Lucky actually stole the money. John's theft has already placed both father and daughter directly in the mob's crosshairs. As far as Priscilla is concerned, someone has to pay. The flashbacks involving Lucky's father explain why she was doomed long before the series began. John Armstrong admits he secretly stole money from a powerful criminal organization over many years. Rather than taking everything at once, he skimmed small amounts so nobody would notice. Eventually, they noticed. John insists the fortune was meant to secure Lucky's future. Lucky immediately sees the flaw in his plan. The money was never free. Anyone who stole it would spend the rest of their lives being hunted. That prediction proves correct almost immediately. Even though John is already behind bars, the people he robbed still believe Lucky knows where the money is. Whether she actually does is irrelevant. She's guilty simply because she's John's daughter. Interestingly, the FBI behaves very differently from Priscilla's organization. Agent Rand repeatedly orders everyone to capture Lucky alive. She isn't treating Lucky as a violent criminal. She's treating her as someone who may hold the key to recovering millions of dollars and dismantling a much larger criminal operation. In fact, Agent Rand realizes something Lucky herself hasn't yet fully understood. Once surveillance footage identifies Dutch, one of Priscilla's enforcers, the FBI immediately recognizes that organized crime is now involved. Rand even remarks that Lucky should hope the FBI finds her first. Considering what eventually happens in the desert, she was absolutely right. The final sequence completely changes our understanding of Lucky. Until now, she has mostly been reacting to events. Once Priscilla's men throw her into a car trunk, however, she transforms into someone far more dangerous. Rather than waiting to be tortured, Lucky immediately starts looking for weaknesses. She burns through her restraints with a lighter. She arms herself with nothing more than a screwdriver. She creates chaos by using a flare to ignite one of her captors and causes a violent crash before fighting back with surprising efficiency. The sequence demonstrates that Lucky possesses survival instincts that clearly didn't appear overnight. She isn't simply lucky, she's been trained. Throughout the episode, John repeatedly reminds her of the lessons he taught growing up. Trust no one, never take shortcuts, always find another way. The desert escape proves she listened. Even outnumbered, restrained, and facing experienced killers, she refuses to accept defeat. After escaping, Lucky collapses from exhaustion and briefly sees her father waken her as a child, urging her to move before it's too late. The show intentionally leaves this moment ambiguous. It could simply be a memory surfacing while she drifts in and out of consciousness. It could be a hallucination caused by trauma, dehydration, and exhaustion. Or it may symbolize something deeper. Throughout the premiere, John functions almost like Lucky's internal compass. Even when he's physically locked inside the prison, his voice constantly guides her decisions. Early in the episode, Carrie encourages Lucky to stop living according to her father's instincts. Ironically, once Carrie disappears, John's lessons become the only reason she survives. The vision reinforces that idea. Whether John is physically present doesn't matter. His teachings continue to shape every choice she makes. One of the final images shows Lucky setting the crashed vehicle and the 2 dead captors on fire before walking away. On a practical level, burning the car destroys evidence and slows anyone attempting to investigate the scene. Symbolically, it marks the point where Lucky fully accepts that there is no returning to the life she imagined with Carrie. Only a day earlier, she believed she was flying overseas to begin a peaceful new life with her husband. Now she's alone in the desert, hunted by both federal agents and organized crime after killing multiple attackers in self-defense. The fire becomes a visual representation of that old life going up in flames. Episode 1 isn't about the missing money, it's about betrayal. Every relationship Lucky thought she understood is suddenly thrown into doubt. She trusted Carrie only to wake up abandoned. She spent years trying to escape her father John's criminal legacy, only to discover it still dictated her future. She believed the FBI was her greatest enemy, but learns the mob is willing to kill her long before the government can arrest her. The premiere leaves us with one central mystery. Did Carrie betray Lucky, or is he running for his own life? If Carrie really stole the money and disappeared voluntarily, Lucky has become the scapegoat for 2 different organizations. But if someone else forced Carrie to vanish, then the conspiracy surrounding the missing fortune is much larger than either Lucky or us currently realizes. Either way, the episode ends by establishing that Lucky's greatest weapon isn't the stolen money or even her fighting skills, it's her ability to survive when everyone else assumes she's already lost.